Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the kind, the caring. The majestic Quran is a guidance. All praise are for Allah, He who sent down the book to His servant. It does not bend the truth, but is factual. So we may give warning of severe punishment and good news to the believers who do righteous deeds. They will have paradise, where they will stay forever. You must warn those who said Allah has taken offspring. Neither they nor their forefathers had any knowledge. It is an outrageous insult they spout with their mouth. They are lying. So will you worry yourself that over their actions if they don't believe in this message? We have made attractive what is on earth to test who is best indeed. Eventually, we will turn the earth into a barren land. The story of the sleepers of the cave. Messenger, do you consider the people of cave and Al-Rakim to be our amazing signs? The young man took refuge in the cave and prayed, Our Lord, be kind to us and guide us during our test. While they were inside the cave for many years, we blocked their ears, then awakened them to see which of the two groups was better in assessing the length of their stay. The sleepers of the cave were men of strong faith. We will tell you their story exactly as it happened. They were young men who had faith in their Lord. We increased them in guidance and improved self confidence. They stood up boldly before their people and proclaimed, Our Lord is the Lord of the heaven and the earth. Never will we worship gods beside him. That would be an outrageous lie. Our people have taken gods beside him without any clear evidence. Can anyone be more wrong than the one who makes up lies about Allah? It was said, You have now separated yourselves from those people and what they worship beside Allah. So take refuge in the cave, and your Lord will be kind to you. He will prepare suitable arrangements for you. The miraculous deep sleep. Messenger, while they laid in the clear opening of the cave, you could see the sun rise them, move away from them, and turn to their left as it set. This was from the signs of Allah. Anyone guided by Allah is truly guided, and anyone gone astray won't find a guide or protector. You thought they were awake, but they were asleep. We turned them from right to left. At the entrance of the cave lay their dog with its four legs stretched out. Why are you to stumble across them, you would be filled with fear. Turn your back on them and flee. They are acquainting. Eventually, we acquaint them and they questions each other. One of them asked, "How long did we stay here?" They said, "We stayed a day or part of a day." Others said, "Your Lord knows best how long you stayed. Now send someone with the silver coins to town to buy pure food so he may bring it for you." They told him, "Be polite and courteous, and do not let anyone know who you are. If they find out who you are, they will torture you or force you to revert to their religion. Then you will never be successful." In this way, we brought them to people's attention so they may know that Allah's promise is true, and there is no doubt about the final hour. The townspeople disputed about what to do with them. Some said, "Erect a building over the cave. Their Lord knows best about them." However, those who prevailed in their matter said, "We will build a mosque over the cave." How many were there? Some will say, "People of the cave were just three, and their dogs was four." Others will say, "There were five, and the six their dogs." These are mere guesses. Some will say there were seven, and the eight their dogs. Say, "My Lord knows best their number. Only a few have only a few have real knowledge of them. So don't argue or ask anyone else about them. Say what's known clearly." When making a plan, say "Allah willing." When you intend to do something, don't say "I shall do it tomorrow." Instead, say "Allah willing, I will do it." Remember your Lord whenever you forget Him, and say, "I hope my Lord will guide me to the right path closer and closer." How long did they stay in the cave? They stayed in the cave for 300 years plus 9. Say only Allah knows exactly how long they stayed. He has the knowledge of the unseen in the heaven and the earth. How wonderful is His seeing and hearing. They have no helper beside Him, and He does not allow anyone to share His rules and recite what is revealed to you from your Lord's book. None can change His words, nor can you find beside Him a place of refuge. Keep company of good people. Keep yourself with those who worship their Lord morning and evening, longing for His pleasure. Don't turn your eyes away from them to seek the delights of worldly life. Neither follow him whose mind is forgetful of our remembrance, and follow his whims. His case is beyond limit. Contrasting image of heavens and hell. Say the truth is from your Lord, so whoever wants to believe, let him do so, and whoever wishes to deny, let him. Keep yourself with those who worship their Lord morning and evening, longing for his pleasure. Do not turn your eyes away from them to seek the delights of worldly life, neither follow him whose mind is forgetful of our remembrance, and follow his whims. His cage is beyond limits. The contrasting images of heaven and hell say the truth is from your Lord. So whoever wants to believe, let him do so. And whoever wishes to deny, let him. We have prepared for the evildoers a fire, its wall will surround them. When they plead for water, they will be relieved with boiling water, hotter than molten brass, that will burn their face, a dreadful drink, and an unbearable place of rest. On the other hand, those who believed and did righteous deed, we will not waste the reward of those who did good work, and they will have everlasting gardens with streams running beneath them. Here they will be wearing golden bracelets, green dresses with silk embroidery, and rich patterns. They will be sitting on couches. What a wonderful reward and amazing resting place. Parable of the rich man. Tell them the parable of two men. To one we gave two vineyard hedged by palm trees with a cornfield lying in the middle. Both vineyard had a stream running between them, so they produced an abundant crops throughout the year. He had plenty of agricultural produce. One day he said to his friend as they were arguing among themselves, I have more wealth and larger family than you. He walked into his garden with this wrong thought and said, I don't think that this vineyard will ever perish, nor do I think that judgment day will come. Even if I was returned to my Lord, I will certainly go to somewhere better than this. The wisdom of the humble man. His friend said to his friend said to him as they argued, how can you deny the one who created you from dust and then from a drop of sperm? For me, he is Allah, my Lord, and I do not associate anyone with my Lord. When you enter your vineyard, why did not you say there is no power except that Allah? Even if you saw that I was less than you in wealth and number of children, I am hopeful that my Lord will give me better than your vineyards. He could send a thunderbolt from the sky on them and turn the land barren, or make its water sink deep into the ground so that you would not be able to reach it. The vineyards are destroyed, so his fruits were destroyed. There he was wringing, wringing his hands, regretting what he had spent on it. The trellises had fallen. He sobbed, I wish I had never associated anyone with my Lord. There was no army that could help him against Allah, nor could he defend himself. This shows all power belongs to Allah, the truth. The belief in Him produces the best reward and the best outcome. The parable of life and death. Tell them a parable of worldly life is it's like a rain we send down from the sky. The soil soaks it, plants grow, then turn into dry straw that is scattered by the wind. Allah has power over all things. Wealth and children are beautiful decoration of this life. However, the fruits, the fruit of good deeds will remain with your Lord, an excellent reward and hope. Opening of personal record on the judgment day. The day when we clear away the mountains, you will see the earth spread out as a vast plain, and we shall gather the dead. No one will be left out. They will be presented before your Lord in rows. It will be said, you have come to us as we created you the first time. You thought we would not fulfill our promise. When the records will be laid out before them, the sinners will be frightened of what they see in it. And they will say, "Oh, to us, what kind of record is this that does not leave out anything small or big? It records anything, everything." They will find everything they had ever done in front of them. And your Lord is not unjust to anyone. Shaitan misleads. And remember, when we said to angels, prostrate to Adam, they prostrated except Satan. He was from the jinns. He disobeyed his Lord's order. So are going to take him and his followers as your friends beside me, yet they are your enemies. What a wretched alternative have the wrongdoers chosen. I did not make them witness at the time of creation of the heavens and earth, nor in their own creation. I don't take as helpers those who misguide others. On the day he will say, call upon those who you thought were my partners. They will not answer them. We will place between them an unbridgeable gulf. When the sinners see the fire, they will convinced they are falling into it, and they will find no other place to turn to. Humanity is quarrelsome. We have explained all sorts of lessons for people's benefit in this Quran, but humans are quarrelsome creatures. What stops people from believing and seeking the forgiveness of their Lord when the guidance has come to them? Are they waiting for the same fate as the earlier generations, or for the punishment to, to be brought right in front of them? The messengers were sent to give good news and a warning. The disbelievers disputed using false argument to weaken the truth. They mocked my verses and warning. The locked minds of disbelievers. Who is more unjust than the one who is reminded of this Lord's verses and turns away from them, forgetting what he is sending ahead of him? We have locked their mind, they cannot understand. We made them hard of hearing, so when you call them to the guidance, they will never be guided. Your Lord is forgiving, kind. Had we punished them for what they did, then it would have come sooner, but there is a fixed time from which they will find no escape. We destroyed these towns because they did wrong. We fixed the time of their destruction. The story of Musa and Khizr, the green man. Remember when Musa said to his young servant, I will travel to until I reach the place where the two seas meet, no matter how long it takes. When they reached it, they forgot the fish, which quietly made its way into the sea and swam away. After traveling for some time, Musa asked his young servant, bring our meals. The journey has worn us out. He replied, did you notice when we rested in the rock, I forgot the fish? None but Satan made me forget it. Amazingly, it made its way into the sea. Musa said, that's the place we are looking for. So they turned back carefully, retracing their footsteps. They found a servant of ours, their Khizr, to whom we were especially kind. We taught him our special knowledge. Musa asked Khizr for permission to accompany him. Musa asked him, can I follow you? So you may teach me something of higher guidance which you have been taught. He replied, you will not be able to have patience with me. How could you have patience about things that you don't fully know? Musa said, Allah willing, you will find me patient and I will not disobey your orders. The man said, if you must follow me, then do not ask questions until I speak about it to you. Three bizarre events. So both traveled together on a boat. But when they got off, Khizr damaged it. Musa said, did you damage it down to drown those on board? You have done an awful thing. Khizr said, did I not? Did not I say you will never be able to have patience with me? Musa replied, don't be harsh with me for forgetting. Please don't make me a task. Please don't make my task any more difficult. So they traveled on until they met a boy. Khizr killed him, and Musa angrily said, you have killed an innocent person who has not done anything wrong. You have done a dreadful thing. He said, did not I tell you, you will never be able to have patience with me? Musa said, if I ask anything after this, then tell me to leave you. You will have a valid excuse from me. So they traveled together till the till they reached a village. Here they asked the villagers for food, but they refused to take them as guests. They found a wall about to fall, so Khizr rebuilt it. Musa complained, you could have asked for a payment if you wanted. Khizr explained the three bizarre events. He replied, we must go our separate ways now. I shall give you an explanation for what you were unable to bear patiently. The boat belonged to poor fishermen. I damaged it because a king was coming after them to forcefully seize all the seaworthy boat. The boat, his parents were believers. The boy, his parents were believers, but we feared he would distress them by being disobedient and unthankful. We hope their Lord will give them a righteous child in exchange, one who will be more caring. The falling wall belonged to two orphan boys in the town. Buried beneath it was their treasure. Their father was a righteous man. Your Lord wanted them to reach maturity to they could dig up their treasure. This was your Lord's kindness. What I did was not done by my will. These are the facts about those events you could not bear patiently. Story of Zulkarnain. They ask you about Zulkarnain. Say, I will tell you part of his story. We established and gave him power on earth and gave him the resources to achieve great things. So he set off an expedition until he reached the place where the sun sets. He found it setting in a spring of murky water. He found some people there who said, Zulkarnain, you can reprimand it or be kind to them. He said, whoever does wrong, we will punish him, but when he returns to his Lord, the punishment will be dreadful. However, whoever believes and does good deeds will have a beautiful reward, and we will only ask him to do easy tasks. His journey to the east, so he again set off on another expedition until he reached the place of sunrise in the east. He found people there who lived in the open without any shelter, so it was we knew all about him. Delivering, protecting from Gog and Magog. Then he set off another expedition till he reached an area lying between two mountains. Here he found people who did not fully understand him. They said, Zulkarnain, Gog and Magog are making trouble in the land. We shall pay you money if you can build a solid wall between us and them. He replied, the power given my Lord is enough, but you give me manpower so I can make a strong barrier between them and you. Bring me pieces of iron. When he had filled the gap between the two mountains, he said, blow the billows, and he made it glow like a fire. He then said, bring me molten brass to pour over it. Now they will not be able to cross over it, nor will they be able to pierce it. He told them, this is my Lord kindness. So when my Lord promise comes, the wall will crumble to dust. And my Lord's promise is true. The terrible scenarios of the final hour. The day the trumpet will be blown, we, we will let them charge like waves against each other and shall gather them together. That day we shall introduce hell to the disbelievers whose eyes were veiled from our remembrance and they were not able to hear. Do the disbelievers think they can take my servants as protectors beside me? We prepared hospitality for the disbelievers. Say, shall we tell you who are the biggest loser with respect to wars, whose efforts were misguided, yet they thought they were doing good work? People who disbelieved in the signs and in their meeting with their Lord, so their deeds are worthless. Nor would we give them on the day of judgment any weight. Hell is their reward because they mocked my signs and messenger. Those who believed and did righteous deed will have the hospitality of the gardens of paradise. They will stay there forever, never wanting a change. Allah's commands, creations, and care are infinite. Say, if the seas became ink for writing down the word of my Lord, the seas would quickly run dry before my Lord's word were finished. Even if we added sea upon sea to it, say, I am a human being like you, it has been revealed your God is one. Anyone expecting to meet his Lord, let him do good deeds and not associate anyone with him from his creation. Sadaqallahul Azim. May Allah give us ability to take some lesson from this message and get fix our daily life accordingly. May Allah give us ability to learn and take lesson from them.